Morning everyone. Today we are going to make crepes, and the way I like to make crepes is I want to add some healthiness to it, some fiber and some protein. I don't get a body like this just from eating just plain old crepes, so I want to make sure that we do something to it to make it a little more healthy. So what you need to get for your ingredients are some flour. You can get whole wheat flour if you prefer. Some instant oats. Make sure they're instant oats, not regular oats, because the instant oats actually become sort of tasteless once you make it. And some protein powder. Then we also need 3 eggs and about a cup of water. So let's go ahead and start mixing. Get our bowl. And again, we're using a very small space here so that if you don't have a lot of space, you have a tiny kitchen, you don't need a lot. You do want to make sure you have a griddle. That makes it a lot easier. And preheat it to about 325. So now, since we are the shot glass chefs, we're going to measure everything in shots. So we're going to take a shot glass full, actually 3 shot glass full of flour. Actually, let's make it 2. Put a shot glass full of instant oats. And again, this is for some fiber. You know I'm big on fiber. Then we're going to get our protein powder. Put a shot glass full of that. I'll add about 20 grams of protein to this thing. And it actually gives it some great flavor as well. Then we're going to add our eggs. 3 eggs. And about a cup and a half of water. Now, if you only actually have a shot glass, I found that a cup is actually about 5 shot glasses. So that would be about 7 or 8 shot glasses of water. Alright, the next thing you want to do then is whisk up your mixture. And you just want to keep whisking it. If you don't have a whisk, you can use a fork. It might take a little bit longer, but just keep whisking it, whisking it, whisking it until you get a smooth batter. Okay? And it will be thin, okay? It's not going to be like a pancake batter where it'll be really thick. It'll be pretty thin. And that's the secret to making crepes, is having a really thin batter. And everything should dissolve nicely into your batter. What you want to do is you want to spray. If you don't have spray, you could just take a little bit of a paper towel, put some oil on it, and just rub it around. But you just want to lightly spray it, because if you do it too heavily, it doesn't turn out right. So, before I started, I preheated the griddle to 325. So you want to make sure you do that so it's nice and ready for you to go once you finish your batter. And what you do, you just kind of pour it on. And you can shape it. When some of it spills over, it's fine. Just kind of shape it into like a square. Or a circle, whatever you prefer. And let it cook. And we want to let this cook for a few minutes, probably about 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how fast your griddle is cooking. But you'll see the edges start curling up right here, like that, when it's getting ready. And you can check it underneath. So it comes up pretty quickly, pretty easily, and see if it's starting to get cooked and brown. And when it is, just slide under there and flip it over. Nice golden brown there on top. And the way you can fill these is you can use, so these are going to be a little bit sweeter because I use the sweeter protein powder, but you can fill these with Nutella. If you didn't use sweetened protein powder, you could put like ham and cheese in there, mushrooms, spinach, all kinds of interesting things. But today, we're going to put some chocolate chips in there because that's what we have and that's what the kids like. So let this cook a little bit. Again, just kind of turn it around and make sure it's cooking properly. And since I'm using chocolate chips, I'm going to put these in here so they melt a little bit. Alright, then once this case chocolate chips are starting to get melted, I'm going to start rolling this up. So it's pretty easy, just roll it like that. You might need to use your finger to help if you need. And there you go. The crepe is all done. You could put some whipped cream on it, you could put some jam on it, you could put whatever you want on it, ricotta, a lot of things you can do with crepes, but this is crepe. Make sure it doesn't fall off the plate, and I'm sure it's going to be delicious. Thank you, everyone.